Hi there, and welcome to my Itty Bitty Chapel. My name is Patty Chaffee, and I'm the community minister at Niantic Community Church. I'm also a spiritual director and an expressive arts facilitator. The Itty Bitty Chapel is a few moments offered midweek to relax, refresh, and reflect on a spiritual word or phrase. It's usually filmed in or near a sacred space within my home called the Itty Bitty Chapel, and our candle is lit to remind us of the presence of spirit within and around us. Our word for reflection this week is balance. Some days I eat salads and go to the gym. Other days I eat cupcakes and refuse to put on pants. It's called balance. Author unknown. I thought that was a good place to begin a little chat about balance, because it's really indicative of the challenges we face in finding balance in our lives, in creating balance in our lives, especially these days. And some days are like that. It's just more difficult than others. Recently I saw on the news a story about a father who found himself, him and his wife, working from home, and the kids were learning remotely also, so they were home. And he decided to rent a camper. He had realized that the work that they were all doing could be done anywhere. So he rented an RV, and off they went to have an adventure, no doubt. And I think more and more people are thinking about the different ways to create some balance in their lives and seize an opportunity that didn't exist before. Previously, he may have worked like all day. People work, by the time they commute, they may work 8 to 10 hours a day. And kids, they may not even see them. They may be in bed by the time they get home. When the kids are in school, they come home, they may have hours of homework or extracurricular activities. Our culture has been just on a run schedule for some time. We just want everything yesterday. We want it now. We don't have patience. We just want things fast. And our schedules fill up that way. And that's what we came into when this pandemic arrived. And so to hear that people are spending more time trying to get in touch with nature and connect with each other and slow down is really a beautiful thing. According to an article in Forbes magazine, camping is rising in popularity among millennials as well as other age groups, from young families to folks who are retiring. People want to just slow down and simplify life and get in touch with nature and kind of just really connect in a different way than they had before. In that same article, it said camping is proven to have an impact on reducing stress and contributes to emotional and physical health. So our overall well-being can be affected by making that just having that one experience. I thought that was really kind of neat. During this time where, if we look at balance and the way our lives had been, in many ways our values are being challenged. What we think is important is really being called into question for many of us. As we slow down and find ourselves at home and find us in different family situations, different work situations, and even the hobbies and interests we have been changed. And it's really an opportunity to look at what's important for us and help to spend some time and consider what things you might want to let go of and what things we hold dear to us, right? Because we have lots of those things. Recently, just a couple weeks ago, we launched a How to Live Simply retreat online. It's a 14-day retreat in the practice of simple sacred living. And more than 50 people have registered so far. The registration's ongoing, so folks can still register up to November 11th. But I found it really interesting that so many people had an interest, a curiosity in simplifying their life and in being on retreat and in getting in touch with God, because it had all those parts. And of the 50 plus people that signed up, some people I didn't even know, which really spoke to the extension of our ministry. And some of the folks were people I knew well, but they had not hardly participated in other programs like this in person. So they found an open window in being able to do it online. People's faith, our faith is really a very personal experience, and not everyone wants to share that in person or in a group setting. And this was an opportunity to explore their faith in the comfort of their living room or wherever else they wanted to experience the retreat. So I thought that was really kind of interesting. Really interesting that so many people wanted to do this that would not normally have done that in person. And that was kind of beautiful. And it's hard for me to kind of get my head around the devastating impact of COVID-19. All the lives lost and the lives that have been turned upside down because of it. How could that experience, that time in our life, also create this opportunity for enriching our lives in some way, just by forcing us to slow down and be aware and create some mindfulness in our busy, busy lives. So, as horrible and devastating as it has been and continues to be, there's also this little window of opportunity for creating something wonderful, something more balanced, because we need balance in our lives. The camping story was just one way that one family responded to wanting more balance, and there are many ways. I wonder what other things we can do to create more balance in our lives. What things can we do to create more balance? Where are we being extreme? And what can we let go of or alter in our days to create that sense of balance? And what would make our lives, in the middle of a pandemic that doesn't appear to be ending anytime soon, what would create more joy, more love, more peace? What would open us to experience God's grace? What would open us to experience God's grace? Only you know the answer that is right for you. But sit with the question. Sit with the question. Only in listening can we come to know ourselves and our God better. Thank you for sharing this video with your friends and family. I keep you in my prayers always. And until next time, may God bless you in every way you need. Namaste.